Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Dallas Mavericks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And at this time of the year, Clark, we start to see the physical toll the NBA season can have on the players, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And, you know, this is when you have to be mentally strong because every player's somewhat worn down at this point. Every player has some kind of ache or pain that he's dealing with, and you just have to be professional and fight through it because this is part of your job.
Now, here's Nash. Pass to Van Exel. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, Van Exel can put defenders in a pickle, a torture chamber, including finding ways to draw the whistle while shooting.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Inside, Barry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Smart, tough, unselfish. Excellent find by Gary Payton.
Van Exel with it. Pass to Nash. Fires from deep. And Davis pulls it down. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now, here's Van Exel after the miss from Gary Payton. And here is Van Exel coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Nash with the bucket.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Pass to Barry. To the middle. Here's Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley. And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrancis checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Michael Finley. And Griffin subbed in for Van Exel. Lewis on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Beautiful. Nothing like an alley-oop.
Nash, the pass to Nowitzki. Back to Nash. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Nowitzki. From downtown, hands it from downtown.
Dirk Nowitzki, a 7-footer, shoots it like a guard, knocks down threes, a ton of fun to watch. This dude's a unicorn.
Payton attacking. Offensive rebound, Sonics. Barry the pass to Lewis. Radmanovich dishes to Lewis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. They shoot again, and it's Davis missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Payton against Nash. Nowitzki outside. Here's Griffin, who's back up, and he lays it up and in.
Griffin doing a nice job hustling on the boards, making sure they didn't have an empty possession.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Payton against Nash. Payton kicks to Radmanovich. Pass to Lewis. The three. Good on the triple.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
Outside Griffin. Nash up on top. Sharon Lewis pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Griffin looking around. Pass to Nash. The tray. Seattle grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Payton, and he lays it straight in.
Well, how about Gary Payton's silky look, working his way in close to the basket to make sure he got what he wanted in close.
Nash against Payton. Nash, the pass to Nowitzki, and that one is good. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Nash against Payton. Davis with a screen on Nash. 6 to shoot. Payton kicks to Radmanovich. Down low, here's Davis. Oh, that's blocked. Nowitzki outside. Seattle grabs the miss. Lewis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Rashard Lewis getting his teammates involved. The big man moving the rock right there.
Nash against Payton. Pass to Nowitzki. They set the pick. And it goes down 2 points. He has 7.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Mason, he checked in for Seattle. Here's Finley. Still scoreless. Johnson with a screen on Mason. Here's Finley. No good on that one. Celtics trail by 3. Outside for Davis. Pass to Lewis. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Shot's good from Mason.
Good touch from Mason inside. He knows exactly how to capitalize from the interior.
Here's Finley. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Michael Finley handles everything you want a 2-guard to handle at both ends.
Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Gary Payton. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
For Seattle, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. And the shot is good from Johnson. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Lewis. Evans outside. Here's Davis. Lewis, left side. Shot clock at 6. Mason. To the right side. The second chance effort. Jump shot is good that time. Mason's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And Mason has proven he has a mid-range jump shot, one that the defense gotta respect.
Driving to the basket.
And coming in with intensity as if nothing could stop it.
And it's Seattle with the ball, trailing by 5. Here's Barry. He's got 6. Outside Lewis. The long distance 3 is Barry. Lewis has got 6.
Talking about range, I tell you what, Lewis showing he's got the ability to knock down threes from different area codes.
To the paint. Here's Finley. Lewis covered.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Van Exel's checked in for Dallas. Here's Goldwire, covered by Van Exel. Goldwire misses. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Now, here is Bell. He's guarded closer. Van Exel no good. And it's Mason with the ball for Seattle. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Dropniak. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now, here is Bell. Still yet to score. Dallas again missing. Mason looking around. Pass to Goldwire. And here is Mason. Evans outside. Clock at 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now, here is Bell. Here's Finley. To halt the run. And it's Forte with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Goldwire passes to Evans. Pass to Forte. Second shot opportunity. Here's Evans. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Finley can't get it to go. The Sonics leading. Now Mason. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland. Pass to Forte. Here's Dropniak. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Dropniak's got his second bucket.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Van Exel. And he's good on the 3 ball. Van Exel's got 5 now.
A superb outside shooter. All Van Exel needs is just a sliver of daylight, and he's money.
Goldwire passes to Mason. Tries the spin move. Pass to Forte. Over Bell. And it's Forte missing. The Mavericks trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bell with it. He has yet to score. And here is Van Exel. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Franklin for 3. Drills it from outside.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The Mavericks leading. And here is Van Exel. Pass to Bell. Here is Nahara. And he banks in the layup. Well, Supersonics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Goldwire, covered by Van Exel. From deep, they get the rebound. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I know he's got to be upset at himself for shooting so poorly at the line. So I would think he'll be doing everything he can to bring those numbers up.
Top of the key, Nash. Nash with no one around.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Nahara. They set the pick. Pass to Nash. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian, Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Here is Mason. He has 6.
Attacking with reckless abandon. Desmond Mason doesn't care what the defense is or how tight they're on him. He's going where he wants to.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
You know, it's been a rougher year than he expected at the line, guys. I mean, he's seen the numbers dropping off for him this year.
Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Abdul Wahed. Guarded by Mason. Shot's good by Abdul Wahed. Abdul Wahed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Goldwire passes to Mason.
Flat out, Desmond Mason can fly. Someone you pay to watch. Boy, he is electric when he lifts off.
The Sonics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Finley's checked in for the Mavericks. Johnson comes in for Nash. He hits the second from the line. Here's Johnson. He was averaging around 5.5 points a game. Now Finley. Johnson the screen. And Finley gets it to go. Finley's got his second basket of the night.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. There's the pick. Here's Mason. Pass to Goldwire. Here's Radmanovic. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Sonics have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Good on the second free throw. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bell passes to Johnson. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Covered by Evans. Here's Bell. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Johnson outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Nowitzki. Misses from short range. Sonics trail by 3. Mason with it. He's got 9. Here's Goldwire. To the middle. Kicks it out to Evans. Clock at 4. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And the Supersonics miss again. Dallas leading by 3. Johnson surveying the floor. Down low, Nowitzki. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
Here's Goldwire. He's guarded by Johnson. Pass to Goldwire. Evans, a screen on Johnson. Here's Goldwire. Nothing on the board. Good. Now, here's Johnson. Nowitzki outside. Offensive rebound. Johnson with a screen on Evans. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What a savvy move by Nowitzki, knowing the defense has to respect his jump shot, which is lethal. He gets them to bite on the pump fake.
First one falls for. Some changes for Seattle. Davis is checked in for Drobniak. And it's Lewis in for Radmanovich. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Goldwire, covered by Van Exel. Inside, Davis. The shot missing. Nice D from Nowitzki. Dallas leading by 5. Outside, Griffin. To Van Exel. Now here's Nowitzki. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And Nowitzki is a lethal scorer. Feels like he can knock down any shot on the court.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Goldwire passes to Evans. Mason against Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Really good focus, keeping his attention on the basket and not the defender.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And here is Van Exel. He's got 5. Outside, Griffin. Pass to Van Exel. Here's Franklin. Lewis covering. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And he converts the layup. Lewis has got 8 points.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Van Exel. Top of the key. Franklin kicks to Van Exel. Griffin with it. Back to Van Exel. There's the pick. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And that one drops. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead.
Peyton is a tone setter. Gary is always ready to take control, especially when he's making shots off the dribble.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Modovich has checked in for Mason. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Outside Griffin. And a missed layup. The Supersonics have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. To the paint. And the rejection by Bradley. Nash outside. Nowitzki right side. And he gets the bucket. Nowitzki's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense. And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Offensive rebound, out to Nash. Pass to Griffin. Back to Nash. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nowitzki's got 18 points.
And, you know, we know Nowitzki is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot guy. Does a fabulous job measuring up these shots.
Peyton against Nash. Lewis on top. Bradley on the double team. Fires for 3, and it's blocked. Now Nash. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Lewis outside. Outside, Davis. Here's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Back to Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the second. "14 feet away, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Peyton. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Lewis kicks to Peyton. Radmanovich for 3. Tries again. Here's Davis. And another shot. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Dallas leading by 5. Nowitzki inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Shard Lewis picks one up.
I love the fact that Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Seattle has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Lewis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I really like how he just muscled that one in through the contact. Great strength on the finish.
Franklin's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, Rashard Lewis, a true shooter. He knows his game so well and really focuses on finding buckets for his team.
Johnson with a screen on Lewis. Finley. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play. The Mavericks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And the Supersonics making a change here. Mason's checked in. Barry the pass to Lewis. Six to shoot. Pass to Barry. Shoots over Johnson. Barry misses. Mavericks leading by 7. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Finley. 9 points in the game so far. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Spins. Here's Mason. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so we conclude the first half. The Mavericks on top, up by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Key Arena. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Lewis outside. Pass to Davis. Here's Barry. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Now Finley. Yep, it counts.
Michael Finley.
Finley's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Here's Payton. Lewis outside. Davis setting the pick for Lewis. Shot clock at 6. A floater. And Jones pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 9. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Finley, and he drives in. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Payton drives in, outside for Davis. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Johnson with a screen on Lewis. Here's Finley driving the lane.
You like a lot about Michael Finley, but what I like most is his aggressiveness at the offensive end.
Sonics trail by 11.
Mavericks foul. Avery Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lewis. 11 points in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Barry. Davis sets a screen. Barry the pass to Davis. Over Jones. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And he comes up with the deuce.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Lewis outside. Pass to Radmanovich. Shoots from 12. Here's Davis. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Davis getting after it on the boards. This guy not afraid to get down and dirty for rebounds.
From the line. Over to the left wing. Abdul Wahed's shot is off. It's trailed by 9.
Dallas foul. Trent Franklin. First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for Dallas. Evan Eschmeyer. Raja Bell. Nick Van
On defense, Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Davis sets a screen. Radmanovich has the 2-pointer. Rebounded by Eschmeyer.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Van Exel. Hits the 3-point bomb. Van Exel's got 8.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
Payton passes to Barry. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And the basket by Payton.
That's why Payton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him, because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
To the inside. Now, here is Bell. Tight defense on him. It's to Van Exel. 3-pointer. And it's Radmanovich with the rebound. It's trailed by 10. Who is outside? It's rebounded by Dallas. Van Exel with it. He's got 8. Raja Bell on the wing. Five to shoot. Back to Van Exel. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bell. Here's Finley. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now here's Lewis. He's guarded by Finley. Davis kicks to Radmanovich. Collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Radmanovich has got it back down to single digits for the Sonics. For Dallas, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Now, here is Bell. Scoreless thus far. Finley drains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And Finley finding the hot hand, efficient from pretty much any spot on the floor.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Nowitzki, Walt Williams, Steve Nash.
Sonics trail by 11. And here is Payton. 6 points for him. Pass to Radmanovich. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, the Supersonics just a few spots below there.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Nowitzki in the post. Evans is there. And the basket by Nowitzki.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Mason, the pass to Radmanovich. Here's Evans. Nice D from Nowitzki.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Nowitzki draws the double. Nash, the pass to Van Exel. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Davis setting the pick for Payton. Tries the spin move. Trying to get open, it's Davis. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Payton.
That's his 4th foul of the contest. Robniak, he's checked in for the Sonics. Forte comes in for Gary Payton. Dallas leading by 14. It's Nowitzki on the wing. That one goes in. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Over in the corner, Williams. Nowitzki outside. Nash outside. Back to Nowitzki. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Ceesay's checked in for Seattle.
Number 25, Ansu Ceesay.
Sonics trail by 16. Seattle calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Dallas on defense. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And Mason with the ability to light it up on any given night.
It's Nowitzki on the wing. Back to Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. And Nowitzki slams it in.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Now Mason. Evans outside. And here is Mason, covered by Van Exel. There's the screen. Inside. Here's Robniak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Nowitzki's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. Nash left side. Nowitzki in the post, covered by Evans. Nowitzki's shot's good.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Nash with it. Evans picks him up. Nowitzki right side. Over Ceesay. Nowitzki's shot is no good. And it's Mason with the ball for the Seattle Supersonics. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Forte. Here's Cisse. He's guarded by Williams. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Nice ball movement by Seattle. Seattle missing again. Here's Nash. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for Nowitzki. Finley comes in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Van Exel. Pass to Mason. Here's Drobniak. He's got 5. And here is Mason. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Bradley. And Griffin subbed in for Steve Nash. And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bradley's checked in for LaFrance. And Jones subbed in for Finley. Here's Johnson. Here is Nahara. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Here's Forte. Covered by Johnson. Pass to Mason. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Pass to Forte. 6 to shoot. Mason with a screen on Johnson. And it's Forte missing. Mavericks leading by 19. Johnson outside. Here's Nahara. Good on the shot. Nahara's got 4 points in the quarter.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Here's Forte. He's guarded by Johnson. Poke loose. Griffin with the steal. Dallas calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Dallas calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here is Nahara. He's got 6. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. Got it up. Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Dallas. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Let's find out the news on Dirk Nowitzki. David, what's the update?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Timeout, Mavs. And the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki comes in for Eduardo Navarro, and it's Williams in for Griffin. Mavericks leading by 19 points. Nowitzki left side. Pass to LaFrance. Here's Cisse. Here's Forte. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Van Exel. 3-on-3. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Nowitzki. Out to Nash. Back to Nowitzki. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from close range. Celtics trail by 19. Now Mason, covered by Van Exel. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Banked in off the glass.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Here's Forte, defended by Nash. Now Van Exel. Now, Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
To the paint. Evans outside. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Williams. Pass to Nash. Almost, but it rolls out. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Forte, covered by Van Exel. Here's Drobniak, over LaFrance. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Van Exel with it. Pass to Nash. No one near him. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nash has got 6 in the quarter.
And just keeping things simple on offense. Van Exel spotting the open man and just getting him the ball.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Nowitzki. Finley comes in for Williams. And it's Bell in for Van Exel. Here's Goldwire, defended by Nash. Mason inside the line. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Seems like Mason is always in attack mode. I mean, gets the pass right there and then quickly gets into a shot.
Kicks it out to Bradley. Back to Nash. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. A nice shot by Nash.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. Pass to Mason. Back to Payton. Davis with a screen on Nash. Shot, high post. Payton's shot is off. Now the Mavericks with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Finley, guarded by Mason. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul.
Gary Payton.
That's his 5th foul. And Seattle making a change here. Robniak's checked in.
Your Supersonics, number 14.
Now here's Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nowitzki right side. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 33 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And he's in a nice rhythm offensively, filling it up with regularity.
Here's Barry, defended by Nash. Barry the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Boy, a great dunker. Davis showing off his unique talents there.
Out to Nash. Back to Nowitzki. Another shot. Pass to Finley. Davis against Nowitzki. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
What confidence from Nowitzki, managing to get his shot off. Wow, still drawing contact.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. Radmanovich is checked in for Drobniak. And he makes both free throws.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And stolen by Nash. And Nash with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Brent Perry picks one up.
Clearly not the tallest guy in the league, more like one of the smallest in the league. But Nash figures out ways to do damage inside.
And Nash makes both of them. The Supersonics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Barry, defended by Nash. Barry misses. The Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Lewis, 3rd personal foul, 4th team foul. Shooting for the Mavericks.
The free throw drops for Finley.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Barry. Pass to Lewis. Here's Radmanovich, defended by Nowitzki. Back to Lewis. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple.
Lewis will take this shot every time he can. No hesitation behind the arc.
Nash kicks to Nowitzki. They double-team Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Back to Nash. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Davis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Here's Barry. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Nash with it. Rashard Lewis covering. Finley the pass to Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Barry, defended by Nash. Lewis hits the bucket.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's the screen. Nash the pass to Finley. Back to Nash. Pass to Finley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assists. Nash has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Seattle shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
And the Mavericks call time here. Gary Payton, he's checked in for the Sonics. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Franklin's checked in for Nowitzki. Mahara comes in for Finley. Van Exel's checked in for Raja Bell. And it's Johnson in for Steve Nash. Pass to Van Exel. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. To Van Exel. And Dallas again with the bucket.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
The Supersonics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Radmanovich. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To Van Exel, lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Lewis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Payton. He's guarded by Johnson. Payton looking around. Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
All about controlling the body, setting a stiff pick, and then spinning in the scoring position. Well done.
Johnson outside. No good on the shot. Davis with some nice D. Here's Barry, covered by Van Exel. To the inside. Davis kicks to Radmanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dirk Nowitzki.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
That free throw, no good.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
Van Exel's checked in for Griffin.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Pass to Van Exel over Davis. Van Exel no good. And the Sonics with possession. Payton outside. Davis with it, covered by Van Exel. Shot clock at 6, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here is Johnson. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.